Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. My name's Andrea and this is Beauty with Andy. If you've not been here before, a massive warm welcome, and if you have, welcome back to the channel. I really do appreciate your support. So in today's video we're going to be doing one last look with the Mcgrath Labs Eye Ecstasy in Sublime. So yeah, it's a really pretty palette guys, and I'm glad I've got it for the collection. Look how pretty it is. So yeah, I've used all the shades apart from, what's this one called? No, I've used Extrovert. Must be this one. Corruption. Yeah, I was going to use that, but I've used it. I've not used Corruption, so we'll use that. Just trying to establish. Or is it Gold Nectar? I'm sure. Yeah, I'm sure it's this one. I've not used it in a few days and I couldn't remember which one it was. But anyway, this is a really good palette. It's the textures are a little bit different on some of the eyeshadows. So we'll talk about that at the end of the video. I'll be doing like a little mini review on it as well. But it is definitely a really good palette from me. I've done a story time on Mcgrath Labs customer services where I bought it from. I bought it from the mcgrathlabs.com, I think it's called. And my customer service experience wasn't a good one. So yeah, you'll probably see that video before this one. It is quite negative, so I do apologise if you don't like negative videos, but I felt like, you know, I felt like I needed to put my voice out there and tell you about my customer service experience. I mean, not everyone's going to have the same experience that I had. I mean, I ordered it a few weeks back now, and maybe I should have left it for another month or two before I ordered it. Maybe my customer service experience would be different just because of everything that's going on. So anyway, I've used my Too Faced milk chocolate. So I've used the Too Faced chocolate bar salted caramel shade just in the crease, and I've also used the white chocolate shade all over the lid. So now we're going to go in with the Mcgrath's Eye Ecstasy in Sublime, and we're going to just use, was it Corruption? Yeah, I think it was Corruption. Yeah, it was. I'm just going to put that on my finger. I don't think I'll need to put it on with a brush, but if it gets messy then obviously I will. And I'm going to be using this gold here. I absolutely love that as an inner corner highlight. It's called Sinful. So that's the shade guys. It's super pretty. Thinking about this, I'm sure I've used this before. Oh wow. I remember it looking like a brownie toned red. Isn't that pretty? Well, I would say it's more red toned. And it's got like kind of a copper undertone as well. What I'll do is I'll use this brush here, the BH Cosmetics 107, and I'll use the shade here, just on the lash line. That one's Elisa. There's tons of fallout from the eyeshadow. Just need a brush for the highlighter. This one will do. Not the highlighter, the inner corner highlight. And look at that. I love that all over the lid. I've used it all over the lid before. sure I've done a video with that all over the lid. It was the first look I ever tried. I saw it. I saw Samantha March do it, and I just loved the way it looked on her, and it made her eyes pop, and I just thought as soon as that palette comes, I'm going to be using that all over the lid and seeing how it looks on me. So that's that. I'm just going to put a lipstick on and then we'll talk about, no, actually mascara and my Mcgrath black eyeliner to tightline with. We'll do that first actually. So on Monday the 15th, I don't know when this is going to go up, so on Monday the 15th of June, all the retail shops are opening, well, the majority of the retail shops are opening in the UK. Primark's reopening again, TK Maxx and quite a few other shops that I like to go to, so that's exciting. I won't be going on the 15th, probably a week later, just to have a little bit of a look round, and they probably would have received a little bit more stock in than they will have on Monday, just because they've not been open, have they? I know that staff have been in stores, like just like opening up for like people that are delivering stock, but yeah, I want to give it about at least a week before I go, because it's going to be crowded, because all the shops haven't been open for such a long time, so it's going to be really crowded, and I don't really want to be with the crowds, to be honest. So for lipstick, I think I'm just going to use this. It's just a neutral. I would pronounce the name, but I butcher it up every single time. I'll put it here, so you can know which lipstick it is. I don't think there's too much left in that. That might be getting decluttered at the end of the month. Right, so let's talk about the palette. So this is what it looks like. It actually comes like that. Well, no, it actually comes in this, and it's like got like gold like here. Looks, it came like wrong way around. So it kind of came like that, came sealed. And then it shows you the eyeshadows on the back, so if you don't like those eyeshadows, then you can just send it back. But I mean, you've seen the eyeshadows on the, let's put that back there. You see the eyeshadows on the Pat McGrath Labs website anyway, so if you don't like them, you wouldn't buy the palette. I think it's really, really good. I mean, I was really lucky when I saw this. Wrong way round. When I saw this, it was on sale for £13. There was a whole sale across the Pat McGrath Labs website, and I saw this, and there was another one, and I didn't know which one to get. The other one was more colourful, and it was only £13, guys, and it was £13 with postage, so it was really, really good. I really looked out on it, and it came up on Facebook, you know, like a recommendation of the type of things that I normally look for. So yeah, really, really glad that I found this. Normally it retails for £22, which isn't extortionate, especially for a higher end makeup brand. You know, it's like 5 eyeshadows for £22. Charlotte Tilbury's quads are like £40+ aren't they? So it is definitely worth it. You get like 2 different types of textures of eyeshadows in here. You get some really nice silky soft, like smooth ones, buttery ones, and then the other ones are not as buttery. So I think it's 2 different textures. Like I said, you know, it's the Ecstasy Sublime palette. It tells you the names on the back. What else? Says you can keep it for 12 months. You get 5 times 1 grams or 0.035 ounces each. So they're not the biggest eyeshadows in the world, but I don't go through eyeshadow palettes. You know, I've got that many eyeshadow palettes, I don't go through them a lot. So yeah, like I said, it is a really beautiful palette. I would recommend this if you want to try the Mcgrath's eyeshadow palettes. Are really expensive, aren't they? Especially those mothership palettes are like over £100. So I just thought, well, I'll try this formula, and then I don't think I'll ever have one of those mothership palettes. I just think they're too expensive. And if I'm going to get one of the Mcgrath Labs ones for over £100, then I'm going to get the Natasha Denona gold palette. That's the only palette I would probably pay that much money for, because you get loads of eyeshadows in it. It is such a beautiful palette, and I think that's worth the money. I've got a dupe for it. I've got the W724K Gold Rush, which I absolutely love, so I know I would get good use out of the Natasha Denona one, whereas I don't know I would get good use out of the Mcgrath ones if I had them. Don't get me wrong, they are beautiful palettes, but this is beautiful as well, and this one was only £13. So like I said, it was £13, and that included postage, shipping, not postage. I didn't have to pay any tax on it, which was such a relief to me, because every time you order from America I have to pay tax and customs, and it's like, it probably would have been more than the palette if I had to pay it. Right, so what we're going to do now is some swatches. I've done them before on the channel, but since we're doing like a mini review, I'll do it again. So we're going to start off with Sinful. This, without a shadow of a doubt, is my favourite. Looks like that. I don't think it's one of the softest in the palette though, that's the only thing. But that's just one swatch. We'll just one swatch them. That's the one that I've got on my eyes now. What shade was that again? Corruption. Yeah. Then we're going to go in with this one here. So that one is Gold Nectar. Oh, this one is so smooth. Look at that, guys. I think this is one of the ones I haven't used. Did I use that today? And then the next one is Sextrovert. I know I've used this. This is quite, I wouldn't say chunky, but there's a big difference. I mean, there's even a big difference in like the pigmentation between that one and that one, or even that one and that one. So yeah, there's that. And then number 4 is Elisa, which I've got on my lash line. And this is more of a matte. It's a matte, but it's got like shimmer in it, and that's why I used it for the lash line. And then I'm going to go over it again, but we've got Corruption, and again that's a really soft one. I really like this. It's kind of like a duochrome. It doesn't look like a duochrome on my finger, on my hand, sorry. It does actually look like a red brown, but when I look at it, when I look down at it, it looks gold. It looks pure gold, which is it's weird, because it doesn't look like that on camera, so it must be the light. I can't show you what it looks like with the light off though, unfortunately, because it is really late at night. This is when I tend to film my YouTube videos, and that's why it's a good thing I've got the external light. Yeah, if I didn't have the external light I wouldn't be able to film, because I don't really film in the mornings or afternoons. But yeah, I would highly recommend this palette if you've not already tried it. If you have tried it, however, if you could leave me a comment down below with your thoughts. What do you think about it? I think I will definitely get the other one that they've got. I can't remember the name of it. I want to say Subvergent, but I don't know if that is the name of it. Yeah, so I'll find out the name, and maybe I'll put a picture of it in the video at the end of the video, so that you can see it. But yeah, I definitely really like the other one. I should have just got both of them. It would have only cost £26 for both of them. But I just thought I would try out the formula. I didn't want to be stuck with 2 palettes that I didn't really like the formula of. And yes, you can try and sell them on Depop, but they don't always sell. My Kylie Burgundy palette is testament to that. Nobody wants it for love nor money. So yes, I can't sell that one. So it's stuck in the collection, and I really don't like it. I don't like burgundy shades, as you know if you've watched a little bit of my channel. They're just not for me, but it does have some gold shades So I might just try and use the burgundy palette. So this is the video. This is like the little mini review on the Mcgrath Labs Ecstasy in Sublime. Yes, I didn't need to look down at the palette to tell you what it was. It's a bit of a tongue twister, isn't it though? So yeah, if you've not already subscribed to the channel, I would love it if you did and became part of our little fam over here on YouTube. It would mean the absolute world, and it would also help out the channel if you did so. So just please, so please like, subscribe and share, and I will see you in my next one. Bye guys.